A European MP says it's disappointing the Football League have let Coventry move to Northampton.
Nikki Sinclaire has met league bosses in London today to ask why the Sky Blues have been given permission to play at the Sixfields Stadium for at least the next 3 years. The club are insisting they can't use the Ricoh Arena anymore because of a row over rent and matchday revenues.
Well, earlier I spoke to Nikki Sinclaire and I started by asking her how the meeting with the Football League went.
First of all, I need to thank the Football League for meeting me today and to be able to put the fans' question to them. As a football fan myself, it was incredibly frustrating. They talked about how their rules and regulations, they talked about company law. The frustrating thing that came out of it is obviously they've played no part in trying to get all the parties together to talk. I was trying to put the point, why have they agreed to Coventry City playing in Northampton next season when there's a perfectly good stadium in Coventry and Ricoh and an offer's been made for Coventry to play there. They said that there was nothing to do with them, that was a matter for the owners, and that the only proposal that the owners have put on the table is to play in Northampton, and out of necessity they've had to agree. I found that incredibly disappointing.
And as you say, they're out of necessity, and yet this is the Football League. Surely they are all powerful. It's their league after all. You said they referred to rules and company law. Where's their passion for football?
Well, that's what I found frustrating, because obviously, although not a Coventry City supporter myself, I am very passionate about football. And I was saying that, you know, Coventry needs a club of football in Coventry. And I said, where's their dialogue with the fans? Because what I've got back is that frustration from the fans that the Football League don't seem to be supporting them. They haven't been listening to them. I reminded the Football League of their motto about, you know, real football, real fans. And that's the thing they haven't done. They haven't listened to the fans. I invited them to a public meeting in Coventry as soon as possible, and they said they would get back to me on that. I think that's essential that we have that meeting as soon as possible, and I will continue to press. But I wrote to all stakeholders in 2012 and said, let's sit down and talk about this. This is only going to go downhill. And even at this 11th hour, surely we can sit down. The first home game's on the 10th of August. We can sit down, surely, to keep some agreement to keep Coventry City in Coventry.
It's MEP Nikki Sinclaire talking to me a little bit earlier on about the plight of Coventry City.
Now, still to come here on ITV News Central. The school